Hi, I'm Gypsy from the Facebook group Bipolar Peer Chat, also admin on Mentalnations. Today's video is going to be about toxic people and how to deal with them and the possibilities of cutting them out of your life if it comes to that. What are the signs of a toxic person? Well, a toxic person tends to act like the victim, and they tend to manipulate or control people. They tend to create drama and drag you in it. They tend to act extremely needy, and everything has to be about them, and they have a large me attitude. They tend to use people very much so to their own needs. I'm kind of referring to my notes a little bit here and there. This is actually kind of a difficult topic for me because I am such a loving person that I tend to fall for toxic people in my life, like friends, and including family members, because a toxic person can be that. A toxic person can be your own mother, your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your best friend, whatever. Anybody can be a toxic person. So I just want to make you aware of these people. I'm sure a lot of you already can just know that this person is not right in your life. But anyway, the way you tend to feel when you're around a toxic person, there is warning signs. Forgive my hands are extremely dry. I've been doing laundry today. You tend to let their drama affect you emotionally and mentally, and that is completely normal because they drag you in. You tend to feel extremely exhausted when you're around these people emotionally and mentally. They trigger anger in you when you're not even an anger type of person. You tend to feel the need to help them or rescue them from their situations or their life or lifestyle choices, and etc. The thing that is really important when dealing with a toxic person is setting boundaries. And the way you can do that is, set up time limits of being around this person. I can only see you once a week, or I can only talk to you on the phone once a week. Set those boundaries and stick to those boundaries for your own mental health and your own emotional stability. It might lead to the point that, you have to cut this person off completely, but we'll get to that. In setting those boundaries, say no. Learn to say no and stick to that no. Because they will do everything in their power to make you feel guilty for saying no to them. But you must say no, because if not, they're just going to keep dragging that stuff around you, and it's not good for you. And that is what's most important, is for you to be the best you can be. And you can't be the best you can be if you have a toxic person in your life dragging you down. Don't be afraid to lose that person. If you have to cut them out of your life, don't be afraid to do that. I know it's extremely hurtful to end friendships, relationships, especially if there's, a lot of years involved there. But you have to look at the bigger picture and, make a healthier you. And you can't do that if you continue to let this toxic person in your life manipulate you and, poison your mind. Offer them compassion, but don't try to fix them. Don't try to fix them yourself, because guess what? You cannot fix anybody. The only person you can fix is yourself. Back to the don't try to fix them. You can be there, you can listen, but don't let it drag you down. Don't let their negativity drag you down. Don't let their toxicity poison you, as I was saying, because it's just going to make you unhealthy and miserable. Um, a toxic person may also tend to blame you or make you feel guilty for everything that's wrong in their life or bad in their life. Don't fall for that, because they put themselves in the situation that they're trying to blame you for. No matter what it is, their living situation, the fact they don't have food, they lost their job, they lost their vehicle, bad relationship, whatever it might be, it's not your fault that they're that way. They put themselves in that position. Um, I understand, some people don't like cutting people out of their lives. They don't like shutting people out. And, some people go, well, it's my mother, so I don't feel comfortable shutting this person out. Excuse the dings in my group. For those people that you can't cut out of your life, set those boundaries up. Just tell them straight up, hey, look, because of my mental stability, my emotional stability, whatever, I can't see you except for so many days a week or a month. I can only talk to you because I have to live my own life. And if they can't respect that, then you don't need that person in your life. Period. And you'll hear me say period a lot. And that is me, like, dotting that, this is so real. You don't need that person in your life if they can't respect what you need. Encourage the person to get help if you don't want to cut them out. Encourage them to go into AA or NA or whatever it is if they have abuse problems as far as like alcohol or drugs, because a lot of toxic people do. If it's emotional problems that you see with them, encourage them to start seeing a counselor or go to a psychiatrist. But don't let this person encourage you to sacrifice your own feelings. Don't let this person encourage you to do things or say things that you normally know is wrong or you don't feel like you should be doing them. Talk to someone in your life about the toxic people, your counselor, your pastor, whoever you're comfortable with. Come to me, talk to me, I'll listen to you. I'll encourage you, I'll help you as much as possible. Don't let a toxic person, make you feel responsible for them, because you're not responsible for them. Even if it's your child, you're only so responsible for your child, because no matter what you do as a parent, this child is going to turn out the way they want to turn out. All you can do is encourage them to do better in their own life. And if they don't want to do better in their life, there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. And that's a huge thing. So that's something that you're really going to have to overcome. Excuse me, I got a little tickle from my allergies from cleaning. That about sums it up today, though. I really feel like this topic is so broad, it's kind of hard to cover. But if you need to talk, find me on Facebook. Gypsy Willow Rose is my username on Facebook. I also have the chat group, bipolarpeerchat. There's also mentalnation run by Joe that I'm an admin on. So feel free to find us, talk to us. Don't let a toxic person ruin your life. Peace out and big love.